Hello, I'm back again, and school is still getting me down. I just don't get, like, why on earth do you have to write a 2,000 word essay? 2,000 words. I don't get it. I don't know if you guys at your school have to write 2,000 word essays, but we do, as part of our socials program. And since I'm taking two social classes, well, a history and a social, I have to write two 2,000 word essays. And I just don't get the point of it. Well, let's start off. I don't like essays. I'm horrible at writing them. Ask any of my friends. My grammar is horrible. I can't get my thoughts in a nice, neat order, and I don't write outlines. I hate outlines. They just don't work for me. Like, I don't get the point of writing in little jot notes of what I'm going to be writing into my essay when normally I leave my essays to like the night before, a couple days before. But anyway, so I had to write an essay for my social class. And this is the 2,000 word one. And I did it on the Senate. And I don't know, I generally like politics and I find them slightly interesting, usually kind of hilarious. I definitely would watch the Mike Duffy musical, if it ever does happen, because I think that's kind of entertaining. But, so, I spent so much time on my research. So I went to go write the essay, and I barely got 1,500 words. Barely. Like, that was adding a lot of little tiny words instead of using big words, using many little words to get a higher word count. And then it just got me thinking. That's like, whoa, what is this teaching me? Once I get out into the real world, how is knowing how to write a 2,000 word essay going to help me? Besides learning how to BS a lot. Like, I'm not kidding. Okay, so I use lots of quotes because they help with the word counts and I don't have to come up with them. I just have to find them somewhere and then cite them and all that stuff. So it's just like, really, what is the point of it? Like, how are they going to help me in my life? Knowing how to write a whole bunch of words. Why would not the quality of it count more than how many words are in it? Like, shouldn't your content be worth so much more than how much you write? I don't get it. This is like, okay, it's something I care about, but because you're making me do something I don't like and making 20% of my grade worth it, like, I kind of just don't see the point. And I guess it's more frustrating in the fact that, like, if I do really bad on it, then I could fail the class. And I just don't get the point of it. It's like, I'm sorry, I know I'm bad at writing essays, my teachers know I'm bad at writing essays, I think we all figured out that, essays just aren't something I'm good at. So, why is it worth so much? And maybe for some people, this is what makes them pass the class, because they can write, and they're good at that, and you know what, maybe that's helpful for them. But for me, it's more frustrating, because it's like, I can tell you all you want to know about the Senate. Well, maybe not all you want to know about the Senate, and I have fairly good knowledge. But just because I can't write, should that affect my grades that much? Like, realistically, when am I after high school, unless I go to university? So we're gonna throw out the fact that no, I'm not gonna go to university or college, and I'm gonna go get a job. How is knowing how to write 2,000 word essays in a nice structured format really gonna help me? What if I go into the trade? What if I become an accountant or, well, almost anything, even a secretary? Writing a lot of words down on a piece of paper in a format and make it worth 20% of my grade really isn't worth it. And I guess this is just a ramble, but I don't know, I handed in that essay, and then it made me go, I just stayed up until what, 11 o'clock that night, rushing to go and get it done, and spent my fare that morning, rushing on trying to get more words because I just ran out of things to say. And then handing it in, showing only three other people had it. Out of the class about 26. It makes me so mad because I didn't get enough words. I got around 1,500 words. 500 words short. But I got it in time. I understand the concept of due date. But is my teacher going to factor that in? Is my teacher going to factor in the fact that I can't write an essay to save my life? And the fact that I put a lot of time and effort into it. Is that going to count? Is that going to matter in the end? No. But I got it in, so. And it probably did bad. I probably just passed it. But how does that matter? Just because that's not my learning style and not something I'm good at it, and it affects my mark so much. And I don't get it. And then I was just given another essay for my other class. 1,500 words. We were given a week to write an essay on War of 1812. And we were given a week. We were given the assignment on a Friday and told about it. And we were being given one day of class time on a Monday. So okay, yeah, I got a weekend, but we hadn't really learned that much about it. Like we spent a couple of days. And we had made a comment Monday saying, oh yeah, but you're going to teach us a little bit more on it, right? So we'll be learning as we write this essay. And he was like, oh no, that's, you're going to be teaching you guys yourself by writing this essay. And then I just kind of went, okay, you're giving me a week to teach myself about a subject that I'm fully going to admit I know very little about. Plus write an essay that has a word limit of 1,500 words. And you give me a week to do this? I'm sorry, that seems a little silly to me. I don't know about you, but hey, what? So, I'm fully gonna admit, I can't wait for this semester to be done. Because I know that if I pass this class, I'm gonna be so incredibly happy. And I guess that's all I have to say, since I just kind of rambled on a little bit. So, I guess that's just one student's perspective on schooling, and I guess how it kind of seems to keep failing me. Okay, well, adios, amigas.